me skip that chapter to trust you again instead of helicopter. You might want a plane. You could fool me once, twice I go beat done. Left me in the rain. Can't fool me again. You could fool me once, twice I go beat done. You leave me in pain. You ain't fooling me again. You fool me once. Can't fool me. You fool me twice. Can't fool me. So dance. Can't fool me. I go pay the price. Debating the budget, you roll out your plans. If tomato basket, bout Sunsea and sand. When it came to sandals, could you promote? Only reaching scandal to cut investors' throat. I can't get amnesia, no I can't forget. You and your ministers were a cabal, not cabinet. When we raise objection, you told us move on. While I'm taking that same instruction to give you the sweetest horn. Cause if you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel us so done. This like history and deja vu. To becoming trans by your sweet words and poetry. Kept back up in sandals, made investors run. Say it less with scandal, like under the rising sun. Now you so love Tobago, you have them in mind. Look, shove your manifesto deep where the sun don't shine. Cause you can fool me once, twice I go be done. Left me in the rain, you fool me again. You can fool me once, twice I go be done. You leave we in pain, you ain't fooling me again. If you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel we so done. This like history and deja vu. To becoming trans by your sweet words and poetry. Promising milk and honey, how life will be sweet. All who forget history, just see it repeat. You're begging Trinbago to give you a chance. This Sarah full of bingo. Look, just go to France. You can fool me once, twice I go be done. Left me in the rain, can't fool me again. You can fool me once, twice I go be done. You leave me in pain, you ain't fooling me again. You can fool me once. Can't fool me. You can fool me twice. Can't fool me. So dance. Can't fool me. I go pay the price. You can fool me once. Can't fool me. You can fool me twice. Can't fool me. So dance. Can't fool me. I go pay the price.
All right. The fooling happening, the fooling going on, the tomfoolery is happening. Whoo. 11:36. I am taking your calls, and why I opening up the phone line. I want to hear from you today. I want to hear from you, the listeners of the Street 919 FM today. I'm giving you the opportunity to do the show.
Get interactive with us. Call now and be part of the show. Don't miss out. Dial 466-5391 or 342-0081 and join the conversation today. The Street 919 FM, where your opinion matters.
All right, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, get off. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Good morning to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Good morning to your listeners at this time. And Pastor Google, I think that the country is right now is waking up. it's shaking because knowing that this morning when we open our daily papers, we are seeing some things what CNN, the government cannot answer.
I mean, the government cannot answer. We made the government cannot answer. Don't do that, not Kingsley. How you the government cannot answer?
But they're not answering. The mainstream media is promoting that MPs was forced to support.
We don't know that to be true. We don't know that to be true. Just like how you just run out to defend your... When you just run out to defend your party and say, but
yeah, but so why the government not coming out and saying nothing? Why not coming out? The mainstream it's not King. This is you know.
Yeah,
it's the mainstream media, you know.
Yeah, but here I saying to you, right? We know that that is one of this government's biggest problems. One of the biggest problems.
I know that.
Yeah. You know that. One of this government's biggest issue is not dispelling or destroying the rumors that are spread out against them. They take too long to come and clear it up, man. We know that. You know that, Kingsley. You know that better than me.
But is it the mainstream media is speaking the truth? Why is these
the mainstream media? Well, we know that the mainstream media.
I'm asking question, Pastor Google. You can't answer for.
The mainstream
but you're answering. You can't answer for them. Pastor Google, you can't answer for them. You just say take the floor. You're still going in defense. You say take the floor. I come to take the floor. You're like washing calling Heinz. You're like washing calling Heinz. Catch me before I call me, man. You can't just call me just so. Don't call me just so. Don't tell me to the floor. No, I do. So I could go no, but I don't want to fix it. I wait to hear. I wait to hear what the government is going to dismiss, because what we are hearing that they was forced to sign. Forced to support.
You don't know that for a fact.
So why the general? Because what I hear on one of the mainstream media, they text the general secretary. I think that is Foster Cummins for answer, and because they asked him because he never said no, because he wants to dismiss it one time, so the news without report that they contact the general secretary, and he said no, but he respond up to the news time of last hour so half an hour, so he respond.
Because he must be in a meeting. The man is the Minister of Youth and National Service. The man busy.
You know he busy, Pastor Google?
Yes. I just message him and sometimes, let me tell you something. I might message Minister Foster today. Today's what? Tuesday? And sometimes Sunday he not responding.
Is it truth? Is it truth that the MPs want to support and they want to support Breakers? And we are here okay. Pastor Google, I want to expose it here now, right? That retreat, it wasn't about the SOE. It wasn't about billing. It was people making deals. Because after 3 to 4 days, we didn't hear nothing about what come out at that retreat. What they speak about. All we are hearing that they speak about Dr. Rowdy's leaving and stuff. So that retreat there wasn't about the SOE. It was all about hand-picking. You know, they know the hand-pick. They know the hand-pick, man. They hand-picking. The PNM break the constitution, the own constitution, they break.
They break
the leader.
Just now. How they break their own constitution?
As boutiques.
The what?
Call Jennifer Baptiste. She will tell you they break the constitution.
I had her
Call
on.
Mario Bong.
Wait, I had her on.
Call Hunt.
Okay, wait now. I had her on, and I didn't hear her say how they break the constitution.
But in her protocol words and what was that they didn't follow. You appreciate for me? So in my words, I get some shit that the PNM break their own constitution law. And now we can hear now, they have to run now to see that if they get a real leader. Because Stotium cannot beat Kamala Prasad because today everybody running back to UNC because why we say we win already. We have it in the back.
Everybody running back to the UNC? So that means you run back home then?
Pastor Google, the UNC leave me, I never leave the UNC. Remember that?
All right. So that's what I'm saying.
The UNC leave Kingsley never leave the UNC.
So you're always a UNC. So when you're talking about you're independent, you're not independent. If the UNC leave you, but you ain't leave the UNC, then you are you're not independent. You are UNC.
Why I not independent and I call out the political leader of the UNC?
Anita Haynes calling out the political leader of the UNC too, but she going up for screening.
But them is not independent.
You cannot be independent if you're saying that the UNC leave you, but you ain't leave the UNC. How are you gonna be independent?
Pastor Google, I don't understand what they say, right?
Let me explain to you what I'm saying.
Because
you are saying that you are independent. Somebody who is independent doesn't take sides. They're not a UNC, they're not a UNC, they're not a PNM. They are independent.
Pastor Google, did I take sides for the last 2 weeks, last 2 months? Did I come on your program?
But you just
and I call out the PNM and I call out the UNC.
Beautiful. You just said to me, you just said on national radio, Pastor Google, the UNC did not. I did not. The UNC leave me. I did not leave.
I never leave the UNC.
So you are a UNC.
Yes, I am a UNC, but I am an independent person at this time.
No,
I am a independent person at this time, so I don't know which gender must be two.
Oh.
Because it. Pastor Google, right?
Somebody telling me you need to go and learn. I need to go and do a degree in psychology.
I don't care about them. I don't say them. Them don't put food on my table. But Pastor Google, right? As I told you, Pastor Google, right? I am very concerned today that the call I retreat. I was nothing about Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, you know
it was just handpicked. Because we hear no report about what takes place. All we are hearing that and there was force to pick Sortium. There was force.
We don't know that.
And Pastor Google again, why the sitting members of the upper house? You know who's the upper house? You know what they call the upper house? Why the members of the upper house didn't get an opportunity to vote? The upper house, for PNM people who do not know, that is the Senate. That is the upper house. We call that the upper house, right? So PNM people who do not know, we call the Senate the upper house, right? So
let's choose the senators?
The opposition leader and the government.
No, we're talking about the upper house. You're talking about the independent senator.
The prime minister and the prime minister. The prime minister, the opposition leader, and the president.
Oh no, we're talking about this is PNM business. We're talking about the upper house independent, the upper house PNM senators. Right. So they are chosen by who?
The prime minister.
You really all right? So you want them to be there to vote against the prime minister? If I am a PNM senator chosen by the prime minister and he calls me in a room to vote for somebody, you really think that I will vote against him?
You could tell me why Fitzgerald sell out?
Look, Kingsley, have a good afternoon.
Because Akash make him sell out. Indian make him sell out.
Sell out? What are you talking about? Yes, sell out? How is sell out?
He sell out by putting on. First thing he do, he put on Chinese clothes and I dare to say what Kingsley say me, he went to celebrate some Chinese. So we understand why, and then it's his Sortium defend him. So he sell out to the Chinese and put his African sister in the backbench. That what Fitzgerald do.
You don't know that?
Anyway, I see what Fitzgerald boy.
All right, okay. You're not gonna give me no problem. Hello, good afternoon.
So good morning. I just checking.
Good morning, sorry.
From over the week are hearing things. It seems as though we are in England. We are not in Trinidad and Tobago. So we are in England with all the white people who we know living up there. That it has a black party now in England. And everybody only talking about black, black, black. All whether that fellow who just don't talk to you there. How all of them know P&M business? They're sorry Dr. Rowley is going or what? Eh? All of them dictating and telling P&M people and the P&M people how they should manage and how they should do and whatnot. What all of them have with P&M? P&M doing their business. Let us stay and watch and see what's going on in their house. At that and for this week, whole week, and it would be for the whole year. You hear they talking this. Why they didn't talk about Mr. Young when he was going to negotiate to get things done for the country? Why they didn't say they didn't want him and he's a white man and whatnot, he's a Chinese or whatever it is? Since when we getting into all this sort of race talk? Eh? They didn't know why they didn't say they didn't want the Chinese to go America, go in England and negotiate with Dr. Rowley to get things done for the country. Oh, shames, man. I'm sick and tired with all of them and the conversation with some of them carrying on. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Guru.
Hi, morning.
Yes, so here, good morning. All the best to you for the new year.
Same to you.
But, yeah, man, Pastor Guru, I just best call to make a short contribution, not a regular caller, but a regular listener. I voted for Mr. Young, whether he young or old or middle-aged. I voted for Young 110 times, right? That's number one. And you see all these people who get your false news. But this one sell out and the next one sell out. They may have no business place. They may know nothing about sell out. So you have a wonderful day. You reach home safe tonight, brother. Thanks for your program.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, good morning.
I know here a guy saying something there about the upper house and why they didn't let the upper house vote. You see, these fellas don't know the Constitution. They don't know a part of it. They don't know any part of the Constitution. So they will be talking as stupidness. The P&M Constitution cannot play in this situation. It's the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago. And it never says nothing about anybody in any upper house. What they speak about is the person that could control the respect of the majority of people in the house. That is the lower house, where people vote for. That is the MPs. You can't be a senator to vote on this thing. You have to be an MP. So please, Mr. Kingsley, check it out. Check the Constitution or ask somebody who knows. And don't ask a political leader because she wouldn't tell you the truth. But the fact of the matter is, you have to be an MP. And at the end of the day, whoever the MPs and them decide that they support, that is what the president had to put. She can't put somebody who she feels to put just so. And the last time when Mr. Pandey and Mr. Manning had the 1818 tie, the both sides had the same amount, so they couldn't use that. The president could not go on his own and choose somebody. He asked them to sort out the business and come to an agreement. After they sort out all the business, Mr. Pandey said the only thing they didn't decide was who is going to be the prime minister, and they leave that up to the president. They give him that power. He didn't have that. But because they went and signed up the paper and they leave him to do that, he decides who he wants. But if he had just gone just so and picked somebody, it would have been confusion in the country. So I just trying to correct this craziness about upper house and upper house. They're not talking about no upper house. Thank you, Pastor.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Pastor Lulu?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, Pastor. Pastor, you see this problem, or is it a problem, you know? Is that this healthy discussion for people to understand what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago? No, Pastor Google, 2010, 2015, right? The people make the same mistake, right? When Penny then gets selected and Arimat went against, right? And look at the problem that Dr. Rowley, we had to put the PNM back in power for Dr. Rowley to fix that problem in 2010 and 2015. And people have to think about that problem and don't create it again. Because the business sector, the Tobago chambers, and the independent voters, they are saying that Stuart Young will bring certain investment into Trinidad and Tobago because he knows the energy sector, right? And the PNM will stabilize the country, and it won't happen like how it was in 2015. I hope the people know what they are doing and thinking realistically of what happened in 2010 and 2015. Do not let it happen again. Because the people will have to make that decision. And the PNM, we in the PNM need to close rank and support the political leader, because what is the strategy the political leader is using, nobody knows. But it's for the best interest of Trinidad and Tobago. Pastor Google, have a nice day, and I'll give you a little support and have some more patience with some callers, okay?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Pastor Google.
Good morning, sir.
Just listening to Kingsley. He didn't leave the UNC, he left him. That are reasons for doing that. Like us, I have a different crystal ball. We don't know these sellers is back to front. I wonder, like you crystal ball in front of all. I was only they can't continue to say, again, that you swallow a play with the mental. I don't.
All right, thank you very much. Something I was going to say. All right, so we're getting ready to go for our news at 12, and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit. All right. Something I was going to say, I forget. I get distracted.
Bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air, they just couldn't resist. And like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. The kids can't resist it either. Plus, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. This is the Midday News, broadcasting on the Street 919 FM. In your headlines, growing concerns over safety of judicial officers in TNT amid threats and recent attacks. Police arrest 360 since state of emergency declaration. Political backlash delays Prime Minister successor process. Moody's affirms TNT's BA 2 rating with stable outlook. Squatting crisis, LSA lacks legal power to contain issue. Internationally, Meta ends fact-checking program. What this means for the pursuit of truth. Now, let's take a look at the news in detail. Judicial officers in Trinidad and Tobago are worried about their safety after a video emerged in which a man called for the execution of judges and their families. Chief Justice Iwer met with judges to discuss security concerns, but informed them that the government would not provide extra protection. Instead, judges were advised to stay alert and take alternative routes to work. Some have no security at all. While the Minister of National Security, Keith Scotland, denied reports that security was being denied, Judges maintained that they were told no additional protection would be provided. This comes just after the assassination of prosecutor Randall Hector, which also raised concerns about the safety of legal professionals. The government has pledged support for state officers, but the issue remains unresolved. In more news, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has made 360 arrests since the state of emergency was declared. Deputy Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin reported that police operations, including 473 operations and 321 traffic stops, have resulted in the seizure of 22 firearms, 818 rounds of ammunition, and 84.5 kilograms of drugs. Traffic offenses numbered 951 during the period. The murder toll for 2025 currently stands at 4, a significant decrease compared to 18 at the same point last year. The TTPS is continuing to utilize the powers granted under the state of emergency to address crime and maintain public safety. Efforts also include the consideration of a gun amnesty, as outlined by state of emergency regulations. In further news, the plan to appoint Stuart Young as Prime Minister to succeed Dr. Keith Rowley has encountered delays. Some members of the People's National Movement are withholding signatures in support of Young, insisting that the party's General Council, which meets on the 13th of January, should play a key role in the decision. Dr. Keith Rowley has indicated that he will not step down until after February 19. The PNM's leadership transition has sparked debates over the timing of a leadership convention, with some MPs pushing for an earlier date, while others favor waiting until after the general election. And in more news, Moody's Investor Service has affirmed Trinidad and Tobago's credit rating at Ba2 with a stable outlook. The rating agency highlighted the country's fiscal diversification efforts, noting growth in the non-energy sector and the establishment of the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority. Despite a fiscal deficit and reduced energy revenues in 2024, the country's significant financial buffers, including the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, mitigate potential risks. Finance Minister Com Imbert expressed optimism for the country's medium-term growth prospects, supported by new gas projects expected to bolster the economy. And in further news, the Land Settlement Agency revealed that over 60,000 households in Trinidad and Tobago are squatting, with only 23,000 regularized. CEO Hazar Hossein told the Public Accounts Committee that the LSA lacks the authority to contain squatting effectively. Proposals include classifying squatting as a civil offense and empowering the LSA to act as an agent of the Commissioner of State Lands. Hossein also emphasized the need for urgent legislative changes, particularly in the face of squatting in forest reserves, which could lead to irreparable environmental damage. In international news, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has announced the end of its fact-checking program across its platforms, replacing it with a community notes system. This shift has sparked concern among fact-checkers and journalists who worry it will allow misinformation to spread more easily. The new system will rely on users to flag false information rather than professional fact-checkers, a move that many see as a response to political pressure. Experts warn that without fact-checking, users will face greater difficulty discerning fact from falsehood on social media platforms. Now let's take a look at what is happening in the world of sports. In cricket, Barbados all-rounder Raymond Rifer has been included in the 25-man provisional squad for the West Indies 4-day championship, despite facing disciplinary action from Cricket West Indies. His inclusion follows a controversy over a forfeited match in the regional Super 50 tournament. In table tennis 16-year-old Jordan Thong dominated the national trials, winning 2 events and earning spots on both the under-19 and women's national teams. Thong's stellar performance comes as the country gears up for regional and international competitions. And in your weather forecast, the weather in Trinidad and Tobago will remain generally sunny with occasional partly cloudy spells and light showers over a few areas. The maximum temperature is expected to reach 31 degrees. Seas will be moderate with waves reaching up to 2.0 meters in open waters. Light isolated showers are expected during the evening. Recapping the headlines: growing concerns over safety of judicial officers in TNT amid threats and recent attacks. Police arrest 360 since state of emergency declaration. Political backlash delays Prime Minister successor process. Moody's affirms T&T's Ba2 rating with stable outlook. Squatting crisis, LSA lacks legal power to contain issue. Internationally, Meta ends fact-checking program. What this means for the pursuit of truth. That was your news on the street 919 FM. Do have a safe and productive day.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com. You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
The Steam is coming to Bago every Friday night. It's DJ night and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday. Every Friday after Work Lime. 5 p.m. at Vibes the Event. Space, formerly known as The Shade. 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard. Bon Accord. Free entry. 10 beers all night with an all-star DJ cast. Unbeatable drink specials. Book one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens. Steamy Friday, every Friday, where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes the Event Space. Shop the biggest New Year sale now at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in-store and online. Come enjoy massive savings on appliances, furniture, electronics, mattresses, and more. Plus, enjoy exclusive discounts with higher purchase plans 12 months and over. That's not all. Earn Caribbean Airlines travel miles when you shop with us. All stores open today. Come shop the biggest New Year sale at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in-store and online. Check press and social media for details. You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly, Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour, Family Radio Ministry, every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Mondays 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and Bereavement also, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Dealing with Disabilities, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All-night prayer on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with the day's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says he has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-111-3 or 61-0-4673. Tune into the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk with Steve Ant. Trying to be conscious is to be aware of what is happening around you, where we are at, and where we are going. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 am Conscious Talk. The Street 919 FM is your platform for informed debate and critical thinking as we dive into the heart of political and social issues, empowering you to make informed decisions. Join our Facebook community, The Street 919 FM, and connect with like-minded individuals. Share your thoughts, engage in constructive dialogue, and stay updated. Follow, like, and share, and be part of the movement.
You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
I recall a story back in primary school about a greedy dog trap you. They just put out bait. Who'll end up as many you spread out on their plate. Don't fall for their rhetoric, only fancy talk. When it comes to politics, tell them won't be walk hard. If you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel like substance, this way it's free and deja vu. To become entranced by your sweet words and flattery. Last time you were in power, you were flying high, riding helicopter while poor people cry. Want me skip that chapter to trust you again instead of helicopter? You might want a plane. You could fool me once, twice I go beat done. Left me in the rain, can't fool me again. You could fool me once, twice I go beat done. You leave me in pain, you ain't fooling me again. You could fool me once, can't fool me. You could fool me twice, can't fool me. Debating the budget, you roll out your plans. If Tobago basket, about Sunsea and sand. When it came to sandals, could you promote? Only reaching scandal to cut investors' throat. I can't get amnesia, no I can't forget. You and your ministers were a cabal, not cabinet. When we raise objection, you told us move on. While I'm taking that same instruction to give you the sweetest horn. Cause if you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel us so done, this way it's free and deja vu. To become entranced by your sweet words and poetry. Kept back up in sandals, made investors run. Say it less with scandal, like under the rising sun. Now you so love Tobago, you have them in mind. Look, shove your manifesto deep where the sun don't shine. Cause you could fool me once, twice I go beat done. Left me in the rain, you fool me again. You could fool me once, twice I go beat done. You leave we in pain, you ain't fooling me again. If you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, the shame is on me. You feel we so done, this way it's free and deja vu. To become entranced by your sweet words and poetry. Promising milk and honey, all life will be sweet. All who forget history, that see it repeat. You're begging Trinbago to give you a chance. This Sarah full of bingo. Look, just go to France. You could fool me once, twice I go be done. Left me in the rain, can't fool me again. You could fool me once, twice I go be done. You leave me in pain, you ain't fooling me again. You could fool me once, can't fool me. You could fool me twice, can't fool me. Can't fool me. I go pay the price. You could fool me once, can't fool me. You could fool me twice, can't fool me. Can't fool me. I go pay the price.
Right, so that is Karina Shea. And how much time you will get fooled? I don't know, Trinidadians like to get fooled, but I want to play this for you. Take a listen to this, Trinidad and Tobago. I saw this on the news last night and I said I wanted to just play it to hear your views on it. So take a listen to this. Excuse, please. Thank you. I don't know now. Hey, what's going on with you here? Take a listen to this, Trinidad and Tobago. See if this can up. Right, let me see what's happening here. What's going on here?
National movement if opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar steps aside. But Tabakit MP Anita Haynes-Alain does not think this will occur. Haynes-Alain, who intends to screen to represent her constituents in the upcoming general election, says the UNC needs to evolve or it will outlive its usefulness. She says, however, that she will stop short of urging the political leader to resign.
While I understand where the suggestions are coming from, and while I may agree with the suggestions, the fact is the electorate of the UNC members have already made that decision in terms of the national executive.
Two other so-called dissidents weighed in. Mayaro MP Rushton Parry says he does not agree that Persad-Bissessar must step down without due process of an election.
Meanwhile, Komoto Manzanilla MP Dr. Rai Ragbear says the PNM's recent example demonstrates the importance of leadership transitions. He says for the UNC, the path forward must involve serious introspection, rebuilding internal structures, and creating an environment where the party exists as an institution and not just a vehicle for one individual's ambition.
Well, some familiar faces are tonight hoping for reselection by the United National Congress. The party resumed its screening for this evening for 4 constituencies.
Kimmery Fletcher brings us the latest.
All right. I'll take some calls. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Google.
Hi, Mr. Chance. How are you?
One day at a time, son. One day at a time. How are you?
I am. I'm holding on, man.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Now, Pastor Google, I just want to speak as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. And the future of Trinidad and Tobago lies in leadership, as you will know. Whenever you are in, the leadership in the home is critical to the future, what happens in the home. The leadership on a cricket team is important to guide what takes place. And when you do that, you have to look at a number of factors when you decide on leadership. So I'm not getting involved in all the noise. I am thinking as a citizen. I know we have been rated among the countries in the world. Where, for example, quite recently, Moody's gave us a rating recently, a day ago, yesterday. Pastor Google, let me read one little part, what Moody said, and then you'll understand when I talk about leadership. So Moody says, quoting, everybody at Moody gave us a good rating, but I always say you must read the lines. Here Moody's, quote, I'm saying exactly what Moody said. Shell Trinidad and Tobago investment decision reduces uncertainty regarding Trinidad and Tobago's future. You hear that? Who was responsible in part for getting that Shell TT investment? Pastor Google. Let me read it again for you all, Justice Moody's yesterday talking about Trinidad and Tobago, giving Trinidad and Tobago a stable future. And one of the big things in Shell giving Trinidad and Tobago that future, they say that Shell Trinidad and Tobago investment decision reduces uncertainty regarding Trinidad and Tobago's future. They went on to say the new gas projects will support Trinidad and Tobago's growth prospects. Who was responsible for those new gas projects, Pastor Google? That's a significant part of where Moody's is giving us a stable rating, Pastor Google. So let me come back to the leadership business. And I'm saying, I'm looking at Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad and Tobago, that is the position. And we know how important this particular aspect for the future of Trinidad and Tobago is. And that is something that I have to consider as a citizen for leadership. Pastor Google, are you hearing me? I'm on? Hello?
Mr. Chancellor, loud and clear.
Lovely, yes. I was saying that one of the things as a citizen I'm seeing for the future of Trinidad and Tobago, perhaps in the next decade or more, is the question of energy and non-energy sources. Energy and non-energy sources. That is where the future is. And I'm saying, as a citizen, I am linking my leadership potential to that to some extent. It was linked there with Mr. Manning. Mr. Manning was a geologist, having an understanding of the future. It was linked to Dr. Rowley. Dr. Rowley was also a geologist and a volcanologist and a scientist. So I'm linking my future together with the leadership. So I'm saying that at that level, I am happy. I support Minister Stuart Young because he's in that vein, where the future for my children and grandchildren will lie to some extent on the energy sector. While the non-energy sector is growing, but we still have the spinal cord, how we pay our bills, what we do with everything, is still in the bosom of the energy sector. That is how we do everything in this country. Everybody, old age pension, everything. Still there, a significant amount of money is still there. Now let me go to the CARICOM level. I'm showing talking to the wider community in my contribution. At the CARICOM level, what skills would Minister Young bring to the CARICOM? Well, let me tell you people, Minister Young was really deeply inside of energy. You know who is the leader of the subcommittee on energy in the CARICOM? Dr. Rowley. And who is Dr. Rowley's protege in terms of energy? Huh? What will happen there? We will have leadership in CARICOM based upon that capacity. We have leadership there because of that knowledge of that. We'll also have leadership in CARICOM in international law. We'll have leadership in CARICOM in terms of commercial law because that is his expertise. So at CARICOM level, we'll have a front page. Let us go to the international level. At the international level, everywhere Dr. Rowley went, he took Honorable Stuart Young with him. To all the boardrooms all across the world. He took on it, Mr. Stuart Young also to the United States of America, where he met with both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats. So he's well known in the doors of the international community. Let me say it again. Honorable Stuart Young is well known in the doors of the international community. So when I combine what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, what is happening in the region, and what happens at the international level, that is where I point myself as the leadership in Trinidad and Tobago going forward is the Honorable Stuart Young SC. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything else. As a citizen, I am looking for competence, capacity, and ability to do the job. Because this is a serious job now in a serious time in world politics. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm not talking anything else possible in my contribution. And I want the people to revisit again. Let me quote by ending what I said at the start. Because only yesterday we got a report from Moody's International Rating. And it says, let me quote again, Shell Trinidad and Tobago investment decision reduces uncertainty regarding Trinidad and Tobago future. Meaning, if we didn't get that investment, Trinidad and Tobago's future would have been uncertain. But we got the investment. Who played a significant role in us getting that investment passing? Who played a significant role in us restructuring Atlantic LNG? And now we have shares in all four trains 1, 2, 3, and 4, passing Google. We only had shares in trains 1 and 4, passing Google. Now it is in train 1, 2, 3, and 4. And passing Google just recently. 2 vessels left Trinidad and Tobago for Egypt. Yeah, Egypt to move from NGC into that new market in Asia and Africa. Italy and Egypt. Who was responsible for leadership in that passing Google? And there is where my future lies. That is why I give my full support to the Honorable Stuart Young, SC. Has nothing to do with anything else. Competence, capacity, and skill. Thank you for the time, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. Thank you very, very much. All right, so apparently we're having a problem, and we're sorting it out, where you're not hearing us on the radio, but if you want to hear us, you can hear us on YouTube and on Facebook. So you can run over to YouTube, Iwer TV, live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. You can do that. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Where are you calling me from?
Marbella, West.
You hearing us on the radio?
Yeah, clear. I know you're Pastor Mr. Chance talk.
Okay, that's strange.
I know you, Mr. Chance talk. Mr. Chance is the last caller.
All right, okay, all right. Well, then I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. All right, thank you very much. Well, go ahead, make your contribution.
Yeah, what I saying, I support everything Mr. Stan saying, because I watching the young people with this young situation, the young people taking to him like, taking to him. The young people want something fresh, want something new, right? The young people from all over, all things taken to start young, right? So I want to ask, if the General Council more important than the voters, I forget to ask Ms. Batty's primers that. You guys are telling you, people want Stuart Young. I feel Stuart Young is the best man for the position. It's not about, I don't want politics about race, I want to know how we could maintain our basic amenities, how you could pay our public bill, how you could maintain the social welfare, the 5-point-something billion dollars. I want to know them things. So you can't come and tell me stupidness. My criteria to vote is how you showing me how you could carry my country 40 and 50 years down the road. Right? So I'm not about them stupidness with them people and them and Rowley and this and that stupidness. Who want to vote for that? That is them. Right? I not on that. I not on no race thing. I not on thing. I feel Stuart is the best man. I watching how I call in a lot of people. I watching how the youths and them gravitating to that. Right? So we must watch them thing. We must listen the ground. We must listen what's going on the ground. We can't stay up on top. That General Council can't stay up on top and determine something, You have to watch the blogs. You have to watch this. You have to watch these things. You have to watch comments. Right? When people make things to understand what you mean. Look how people gravitating to this man now. What's wrong with the PNM? Let me go forward now, man. Yeah? The UNC is the enemy, The UNC is the enemy of this country, All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor.
Yes, sir. Where are you listening to me from?
I'm listening from a radio on a phone.
Which part?
Porterfield.
Just give me a little area now because people saying they're not hearing us. So I just spoke to that caller from Marble. I can say he hearing. And you in Porterfield.
I in Porterfield, I hear you, loud and clear.
All right, sir. Go ahead.
Pastor, you know what Barcelona me right now? If a man cannot be the captain, why to win a team? Pastor?
If a man cannot be the captain, what?
Why pick him for the going team? If he good enough to be on the team, how come he can't be good enough to be the captain? Because I hear all kinds of about he not experienced, he ready. People who never talk to him, he don't have the ground. When this man was up and all over the world, like a finisher, straight out to New York, New York to London, what them was? What them was saying? What them was doing? So come on and saying the man inexperienced and this and this one high opinion, that I want high opinion. If a man is good enough for a team, then he good enough, in my opinion, to be the captain. So this kind of thing, people saying, he don't have the ground, he don't have this, he don't have that. To me, all of this is BS. I mean, this journey, we can't call us a national party, an all-inclusive party, and watch a man physical appearance and saying he ain't good enough. I totally disagree with that. Because we can't be saying what we stand for and what we are. And we don't like nobody else. And they're telling me because a man have a certain physical exterior, he can't be a leader because of that. That is madness, in my humble opinion. Because in this day and age, you know what, it's not with longevity and how long a day and how we are like and how nice they. It's the best person for the job. You don't pick somebody. Well, the car is working, but you know, he a nice person. That probably could have worked in 75 I'm probably 85, not 2025. So I have a big problem with people saying, all that our demand, and they don't have a demand. I want him up and down, all over the place. New York to China, China to London, New York to China, China to London, all over the place. He can't see money with the family. He have to the country. With all of us, right there, they didn't say nothing. But all of a sudden now, they open them out and saying what he do, what he can do, and he don't have this, and he don't have it. Again, before I go, if he's good enough to make the team, how come he ain't good enough to lead the team? I go on.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. All right, you're not there, caller. So here what? I want the caller from Marble. I don't know where he was listening to me, if he listened to me on the radio or if he's listening to me on YouTube. I'm trying to find out if persons are hearing me on the radio. Alright, so I'm gonna take this foreign call. Okay. Foreign call gone. But I want to take a call to those of you if you're hearing me on the radio, because we are apparently having an issue. So we want to see where people are hearing us from. So send me voice notes or send me or call in and let me know if you're hearing me on the radio. Alright? I'm taking your calls. Hello, good afternoon.
Hearing me on the radio?
You hear me on the radio? What? You sure you hear me on the radio, Mr. Marvela?
I am. Wait, nice. YouTube are you on here?
Oh, I want to know, Mr. Marble, are you setting me up?
You turn on YouTube, boy. I think I can. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Marble, thanks very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Yeah, well, we know you listen to me on YouTube.
I was on the radio just now and I hear you loud and clear.
You not calling me from foreign?
Yeah, but I speak up on the radio and all, on the internet?
No. You want to know about local radio, not the internet radio.
Yeah, but Pastor Google, I send you something on your phone and messenger. Check it out.
All right, I'll do that just now.
All right. So I locked on and listening.
Thank you. Right. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google, just before Mr. Mark on, you come back on here.
So I'm on air now?
You're on air now. Yeah?
All right, okay.
All right, good, loud and clear.
All right then, thank you very much.
All right,
good. Well, it's not easy, that. Thank you very, very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Very good. I want to remind your listening audience, right, and particularly the opposition leader, of
you sure she doesn't listen?
Sorry?
You sure she doesn't listen to me?
No, some of her statements over the last few days. And I want to zero in on one thing. One thing alone, she said that Stuart Young recused himself many times from cabinet meetings because there was this feeling that his family enjoyed material benefits from Stuart Young's involvement in the government of this country. Notice the word I use, recused. So, having recused himself, that is something immoral and something corrupt, right? That is the impression I'm left with from Mrs. Bissessa.
she's suggesting that because he recused himself so many times, that makes him corrupt. It's something wrong. He's corrupt. But I want to remind Mrs. Bissetta of something. A few years ago, Mr. Chance always talks about the judgment of Justice James Abood in the EMBD matter. He's quite right about that. The contractors and Munila lost in the High Court in front of then High Court Judge Abood. It went to the appeal court. The contractors and Munila also lost there. But before that happened, let me tell you what happened. 3 judges were assigned to that appeal court matter. But before the matter got started, one of the judges, the appeal court judges, that is Justice Maria Wilson. You know what happened with her? You know what she did? After Google, she recused herself from that matter. She sat out. She decided that she would recuse herself from that case. Reason she gave was that she either has or had a brother who was on the board of EMBD at that time. So for her, it may have been a conflict of interest because she had a family member involved in one of those, with one of those 2 people, either the contractors or Munilal or in the EMBD. It turned out that she had a brother on board of EMBD. And she, as a sitting judge, felt it was improper for her to sit in on that matter. So she withdrew herself. Yet the word I used, she recused herself. Right? So by Mrs. Bissetta's logic, the judge who withdrew herself, who recused herself, Justice Maria Wilson, by Mrs. Bissetta's logic, is she saying that Justice Maria Wilson, in recusing herself, committed some act of corruption? Because that is what you're saying about Stuart Young. For recusing himself, that makes him corrupt. He has questions to answer. So by your logic, Mrs. Bissetta, the judge in the appeal court is also corrupt. She recused herself before the matter even started. Just as Stuart Young recused himself before the matter even started. Whatever matter his brother may have been involved in. It's the same thing. It's a parallel situation. So how are you going to be trying to convince the people of this country that Stuart Young is corrupt? When a judge of the appeal court did the same thing as Stuart Young, withdrew herself, recused herself. So, Madam Bissetta, I'm left with one question. You are senior counsel. I suppose you have some facility with language, right? And English and so on. I never knew, Mrs. Bissetta, that recusal, the word recusal, is a synonym for corruption. I didn't know that recusal was the same thing as corruption, which is your argument with Stuart Young. Therefore, it will be the same argument with the appeal court judge. Stuart Young recused, the appeal court judge recused herself. So if you say Stuart Young is wrong or is corrupt, involved in some what you're saying is that the judge is also involved in corruption then by recusing herself. Logic, English, plain and simple. That is all I want to ask you, Madam Bissetta. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Do I have a caller holding? No. All right, 342-0081. Those of you on YouTube and on Facebook, and those of you who, if you're hearing me on radio, you can call in now, 342-0081 466-5391. All right. This discussion will go for a while, boy.
Hello, Pastor Google. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Why people don't stay out of P&M business? Oh gosh, all this are washing up all your mouth of P&M business and mind on your own, please. Oh, God. The Chinese Association don't wish Stuart Young good luck. I'm waiting for the Indo community now to wish him good luck. Because first they said that probably was too black. Stuart Young mixed up, he's a Chinese and he's an Indian. So I'm waiting to see. Well, let's stay away from P&M business, please. Pastor Google, play Dash the movie by Patchy Roberts for them now, please. Thanks.
All right. The lines are clear. You can call in. Let me see if I have any other voice notes I can play. Are there any other voice notes? Yes, I think this one was sent over time.
Mental illness. Morning, Pastor Google. You see me, I tend not to kind of cradle any negative thought because I keep saying if things don't go right, all of us will suffer. And if it goes right, all of us will benefit. So I am not pushing any, I am just trusting that, okay, Mr. Young, Prime Minister, whether you like it or not, let us try to think positive, because if he does not move right, we will suffer. On the other hand, if he moves right, we all will be smiling. I don't know why people just like to grasp negativity. Only please, let us hope for the best. This is our country. This is our country. Deal with it as if you deal with your own household. You want everything to go right in your household, eh? Oh God, only please, please. Jeez.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're getting ready to go for a break and come back. When we come back, I'll continue to take your calls. So you on YouTube, those of you who are on YouTube and on Facebook, you will have to call in, you know, because, okay, I have a caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, you're open again.
Yeah, well, that is something that the technicians and they have to work on.
Oh, okay then. All right,
I think that's on the hill. But what you can do, you can join me on Facebook or on YouTube.
Okay, I'm driving, so I can't do this now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google, come up again.
All right, so the technicians are working on it.
Okay.
You can join me on YouTube or on Facebook.
Okay, Pastor Google.
All right, then, bye-bye.
Okay.
So we're going to go in for a break and come back. When I come back, you people on YouTube and on Facebook, you have to call in and tell me what are your views, because I'm going to play you a video in a short bit. So don't touch your dial. Stay right here. Street 919 FM.
This road march is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Little boy, how we looking? What?
One done, little boy.
How we looking then,
I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, I hope you'll find someone else. I'm not the one. To love you like I do. I hope me to love you true. Oh, to love you like I do.
Wow, I tell you all what I get in is mépris. Oui bon Dieu papa zo, oui bon Dieu papa zo. Oh, I tell you all what I get in is mépris. Oui bon Dieu papa zo, oui bon Dieu papa zo. What? Every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby. Next, Lord God. Wow, every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby. Next.
I hope you'll find someone better than me. Oh, I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, to love you like I do. I hope so. Oh, to love you like I do.
My belly big,
why you have them talking in your head. Baby, your friend and them not sleeping in your bed with you. Baby, I don't do nothing on your head. I hear them going yum 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 yum. Shut up all your mouth, all you can take my woman from me. Go and check your own. Hey, don't break up my home. Boom. I hope you find someone just like this boy. Oh, I hope you find someone else like my brother. Oh, to love you like I do, like my grandfather back in 1999. Oh, to love you like I do. Back when don't give me a
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
All right. Back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. I have a voice note talking to play.
Pastor Google, good day. Many times I just try to get through to you and others cannot get through to your program. You know, Pastor Google, good afternoon. Again, like this morning I listened to you. Well, for the week I didn't really get time. But I just can't get through to your program, Pastor Google. You too busy, boy. You just have too much of people waiting on you, boy. All the best for the Christmas, everything, you know. New Year's, everything, Pastor Google. Take care of yourself. And I don't mind Stuart Young. I don't know what they're complaining about. You can't please Trini, you know. Trini is one set of people you cannot please us. Right? It's always a hauling and pulling. All right? Nothing wrong with whoever they choose to put. This Penny Becker, she good, but I find she too softy for this nation. They will walk on she. All right, have a great one.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Maruga, I believe. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Pastor Google, I'm calling from Princestown. I feel it's sabotage in the station.
You feel it's what?
You know what happening? I feel it's somebody sabotaging the station. Here what's going on? For a very long while, right? After 12, we ain't getting nothing in Princestown. You see where this lady come on here now? The radio now come back on. When who was talking just now there and when the judge recused herself, as he started to go down and talk, boom, nothing. Or let's just come back on because I trying to get onto the station to tell you what's going on. Something is happening. Right?
All right, thank you very much. Well, I know that we're back up and running. I'm going to turn up. Yeah, man, thanks. I'm going to turn up the radio outside the studio so that I will have an idea of when we jump off and jump back on. But I realize that is what's happening. We are on, 1 minute we on, 1 minute we off, 1 minute we on, 1 minute we off. All right. So yeah, so the discussion continues where we are looking at what's going on and what is being discussed in the public domain right now. Everybody talking about this issue here, boy. Everybody. What is the update now? What is the update? All right. What is the update? So, while the public might be taking their position and might be saying that, hey, you know, because we have, you know, I'm tempted to take a poll, but it doesn't really matter. I'm being honest with you, because based on, doesn't matter. But for me, when I watch what is going on, the narrative that is being pushed out in the public domain, boy. Hello, good afternoon.
You here, Philip?
Who, Philip?
Philip Alexander.
What you say?
He said the opposition leader in the right could be made it tribals because she has 19 seats now.
She what? Say that again?
They have 19 seats in the house. You didn't hear the news?
No.
Philip was saying that just now.
On which news?
12 o'clock news.
Which station?
95.5.
Oh, gosh.
But anyhow, I have a question to ask.
So wait. So Philip is saying that she have 19 seats?
Oh God, you go hear it when I play it. I
don't know. I can't go play it. I played it.
Listen 95.5 12 o'clock news over here, Philip. That is not what I call to ask you. Pastor Google, did Dr. Rowley vote for Mr. Young anyway at all?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Hold on. Thank you. He never voted for Philip. For Stuart.
Who he vote for? Penny?
He didn't vote.
So he withhold his vote?
Listen to me. It's a serious thing I ask you.
Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm being relative. People are assuming.
Listen to me. You know who's supposed to come out and make a statement?
Who?
If she want to, Miss Robinson.
But she came out.
And said what after?
Yes.
What she said?
I will play it for you.
Play it.
Well, you don't give me no bacchanal here. I will play it for you.
Play what she
made a
said.
statement. Look at here. Listen to it.
Was fair. You did say what the vote was, and it shows that we have people within our ranks who could lead if the Prime Minister resigns, as we said. But the majority, as far as I recall, 11 continues to be more than 9, and the majority.
Have you spoken with Mrs. Beckles Robinson? How is she right now?
She's fine.
Beckles Robinson, I mean.
Disappointed or?
Well, I wouldn't be able to say that, but she did make a speech after, and she put her full support behind Minister Young.
Yeah?
Thank you.
So Ms. Reggie said that Ms. Beckers would have made us
you don't have to go back over. I was listening. I didn't went anywhere.
Right.
Okay, sir?
Okay,
I
sir.
just wanted to hear that. But I'm still maintaining Dr. Rowley never voted. Okay, sir?
Okay, sir.
You remember I telling you that.
All right, sir.
For all who say he voted for Young, the lie.
All right. Only not easy on this station, you know. Only not easy, you know. I don't know where we're going with that. What? Only not easy. I going for a break. I going for a break. I gotta raise up the radio outside the studio to make sure that I am aware that you all are hearing me loud and clear. Going for a break and come back. When I come back, we have the last and final hour on the program with you.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air, they just couldn't resist. And like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. The kids can't resist it either. Plus, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Let's praise him, let's praise him. Let's give God the praise. Let's praise him, let's praise him. Let's give God the praise. Let's praise him, let's praise him. Let's give God the praise. Let's give God the praise. Father God, we love you. And we know you love us too. God, we beg you for forgiveness. For the wrong things that we do. God, we need your intervention. Too much evil in this land. In this land, in this land. Every day my people killing, shooting, fussing, fighting. God, we need your helping hand. God, that's flowing like a river through this land. Too much murders in this land. Flowing like a river through this land. God, we need your helping hand. Father God, we need your helping hand. Blood flowing like a river. Like a river. Let us give God praise. Get on your knees and when we start to God will hear from us and heal this whole country. Give God praise. Hallelujah. Glory. Hallelujah. Let's give God praise. Hallelujah. Glory. Hallelujah. Put up your hands and sing now, sing now. Glory. Hallelujah. Let's give God praise. Hallelujah. Glory. Hallelujah. Almighty God, we need you. There's no other God but you. You're protective and providing. We put faith and trust in you. God, blood is flowing like a river. Crime and murders every day. Every day, every day. God, you're the only solution. That is why we kneel and pray. God, blood flowing like a river through this land. Too much murders in this land. Flowing like a river through this land. God, we need your helping hand. Father God, we need your helping hand. Blood flowing like a river. Like a river. Let us give God praise. Get on your knees and when we start to God will hear from us and heal this whole country. Give God praise.
So, I am back with you. Somebody wanted me to just make something clear. All right, I know that you'll hear me loud and clear on the radio because I have the radio on in the building loud and clear. So I know that you're hearing me. All right, so somebody wanted me to make sure and mention this and make it clear. What is the statement? Okay, so Pastor Google, to the caller who called and said that Dr. Rowley did not vote for Stuart Young, he also did not vote for Ms. Beckles. All right, and then they go on to say that you know how Trinis are. They would have blamed him if he had voted for Minister Young. So that's one message I got. Another message I got was, hi Pastor Google, the man about Dr. Rowley not voting for Stuart Young. Note, he also did not vote for Ms. Penny. So, alright, so to the caller who called and was pointing out that Dr. Rowley did not vote for Minister Young, he also didn't vote for Ms. Beckles. Alright, I think the callers wanted, or the listeners wanted to make that very clear also. So I know that you hear me on the radio. So to those of you who are hearing me loud and clear on the radio, you can call in on 342-0081-466-5391. You know what I want to do before the calls come in? I want to give this time, at least from now till 1:30, for first-time callers. I want to hear what people who never called the radio before, or called this radio station, or called this program before, what are your thoughts about what is going on? I know we heard from the regulars, and I appreciate all what Mr. Chance had to say, Mr. Yates had to say, all the other callers. I appreciate you guys. But I really want to hear now from first-time callers to this who listening to this program. You never call radio, you never called this program before, and you want to call in and tell me what are your thoughts about what you see happening, and if you think that there should be a little more clarity on what is going on. So you can call me 342-0081, 466-5391. Now this is again for first time callers from now until 1 o'clock. We're leaving the lines open for them to call in and share with us how they feel about what they're hearing. I saw a survey being done. I'm going to share that in a short bit. So first time callers only. If you never called the station before, number 1, or number 2, you never called this program, we're giving you an opportunity to share with us your view about what you think is happening, or what's your view about what you see happening. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yeah, my first time caller. In terms of Mr. Rowley, I think it's a masterstroke. I'm not PM neither UNC, but for the benefit of the country, it is a masterstroke, and he deserves an award. That is one. Secondly, I listen to your station from time to time, and I think somebody comes after you. And for radio friendly, I think the management need to talk to the guy, because he's nasal, he yawns, he reads the news. It does not come across. It does not come across as good listening. I think that is something management need to speak to. It's not radio friendly when you're nasally and you're yawning and stuff and all that. I found it to be very offensive. But the point is, Mr. Rowley deserves an Academy Award for the move that he has made. And yes, I know there might be problems, but deservedly, it's the best move for Trinidad could ever have. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. All right. So that's one first-time caller. I hope that the others feel confident and safe to call in. Even if you have an opposing view, you can do so now. Right? So the numbers to call, 342-0081, 466-5391. So I just got a message. So to the first time callers who calling in, I want you to tell me where you're calling from, where you're calling me from, where you're listening, and where you're calling me from. So first time callers, where you listening to me from, and tell us what's your view. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Gugu. I call in from the Maloney area.
Maloney.
Yes, the radio keep cutting off somebody and interfere with the radio.
All right. But I think we fixed that now, because I'm hearing myself on the radio outside.
Okay. I don't mind with the politics with Stuart Young being the next Prime Minister. We need somebody young, but Dr. We want to step down. I don't see anything wrong in that. I don't know why everybody making a whole. We need young blood to lead us to the future. I have grandchildren. So I need my grandchildren and then to be okay down the road. You understand? So I don't see anything wrong in Stuart Young being the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. They say for every creed, find an equal place in this country. So I don't see anything wrong in that. Okay?
Right.
That is my 2 cents on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate your call, Ms. Maloney. Okay. All right. So you see, we're getting first-time callers and we're hearing their views. And that's what I want for you all to do. I want you all to listen to how people who don't normally call us, who may not always get the opportunity to get in, and they want to call in and tell us how they feel and what is their view. We're facilitating that now. So first-time callers, if you're a first-time caller, if you never called before, you never called this program before, you never called the radio station before, and you want to call in, this is your opportunity to do so. This is your opportunity. We're giving you that opportunity now. So share your views, you know. It's the only time you're getting a chance to call in. Now I'm facilitating it. I'm giving you that chance. Never called before. The numbers are 342-0081. Write it down. 342-0081. I seen you had the phone in your hand and you want to call but you're frightened. Call, don't study that. 342-0081 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Pastor Google. First-time caller.
Where are you calling me from?
Labray.
Labray. Go ahead, tell me what's your view about what's happening.
Well, I appreciate what Dr. Rowley did, and I go with the sentiment of the previous caller. I think we need new blood, you know, and it's in the old politics, people, and you know, I was kind of surprised with this you had on your program the other morning. I was listening to Scotty's Primus. I think that PNM shouldn't be washing the dirty linens in public like the other part. You know, I think that you should give the Prime Minister a call or try to talk to somebody from the party and try that out in-house. Because we see the kind of chaos that's been going on in the other party, and I don't want that for the PNM. You know, I am not a PNM, I'm not a UNC. I'm an independent, and I would want to see it happening in both parties, but I prefer the PNM policies.
Right.
Not the UNC. So I would want to see the party go astray over something like this. I think it's a good thing the Prime Minister did a master stroke as far as I am concerned. And while they were playing chess, he played checkers on them, you know. So I hope that they can sort it out and let the country go forward. And it wasn't my pick, but if he dies the pick of the Prime Minister, I would go with that.
Okay.
You know? I support the Prime Minister 100%.
All right, thank you very much.
To the call.
Thank you very much, caller. I appreciate your call. All right, so we're hearing from first-time callers, and you realize that the majority of them who are calling in are saying to us that they are independent. They need a PNM, no UNC. The first caller who called in, he said it's a master stroke. And he said, I'm neither PNM nor UNC, but I listen carefully and I make my judgments. There are people who are on the fence, who are watching and listening. I hope people are listening what is being said by first-time callers. First-time callers are calling in and they're making their views heard and felt. This is that was a caller from Labray. And here what he said, he's an independent. Neither UNC nor PNM, and he don't want that to happen to any one of them. But he likes the PNM policies. Hello, good afternoon, first-time caller.
Good afternoon, first-time caller.
Where are you calling me from?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. Tell me, what's your thoughts?
What I think about what was done, it was very well done, and I appreciate that because I know Miss Penny, and I had to vote. If I had to vote, I was not going to vote for her for one reason. She's a lady. She's a decent woman. Her speech, her everything is ladylike. And I think that this position suits a man who could handle the UNC, because you could see they have a reason why they wanted she, because they feel that they could have trumped over her. But they cannot do that with a man. And I find I am very sorry that she didn't win for one reason, not for popularity. You understand? But I am glad that she did not win. And I see why they should carry all of this. It's only two. It's not a large amount of people that didn't vote. It's only us by two. And I think they should leave it so and continue praising Dr. Rowley for what he did on this occasion.
All right, thank you very much, Mom. To St. Augustine. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. First time, not an unfamiliar voice.
Okay, first time caller. Where you calling me from?
Calling from Rio Claro.
Rio Claro. Talk to me.
So, on the topic, my views are the PNM is making the same mistake that they have made in the past.
Which is?
Not uniting.
Okay.
Once we unite, it all will work out well. But that the fraction, the fighting, will only be divided, and we'll find ourselves in a place where we will not be comfortable.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much for your call, Mr. Rio Claro. I really hope people listening, you know. I feel like, you know, and cut this out and play this over or something. This is really interesting. First time callers, eh? Hello, good afternoon. First time caller, where are you calling me from?
Hello? Hello, from Shavonas. I'm calling from Shavonas, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much, first time caller.
Yes. I endorse the move by the Prime Minister, man. We need new blood in this thing. I mean, we clamoring for new politics of the day. I don't know why we should be fussing up with Mr. Stuart Young. He's a young, brilliant man. I think we should give him the opportunity. We have young people. We are calling for young people to take the reign. And I support him. I support the Prime Minister move. It's a master stroke by the Prime Minister.
Right.
And we should give him credit for that. Right? So that's my take on that.
Thank you. Where are you calling from? Shagonas?
From Shagonas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shagonas. Thank you very much. Appreciate your call. All right, so we continue in first time callers. I am sitting here impressed. Hello, good afternoon. First time caller, where are you calling me from?
First time caller, calling on the road, but I usually from Flanagan Town.
Where that is?
That says past Mamaral, Caparo. Then you'll reach Flanagan Town, and then you'll pass Flanagan Town, you end up Brasso, and then Tabakeet.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir, for calling. Tell me, what's your view?
It's a small little village. It's a small little village right in between there called Flanagan Town.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing with us that information. Tell me, what are your views about what you're hearing so far?
My views is this, Pastor Google. They're always saying, oh, them old people don't want to give up power. They want to hold on to it. They want to do this. They want to do that. And now, right, the man gave an opportunity to younger people to always take up the mantle. Right? And now he decided to step down and give it to a younger person. And we have a problem with that too. So my whole look at this is sometimes, I applaud Dr. Rowley with this move that he made, because I personally think that the way how the country was going, divided, I think this is a move to really bring us back together. People may see otherwise, but this is just my look at it.
Thank you very much.
So I just want to tell you, continue with the program. I always listen to you.
Yeah.
I do call in, but as I get the opportunity today, I say, let me just give you a call and say, continue with your good work.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hello, good afternoon. First time caller. Where are you calling me from?
Hi, Pastor Google. I'm calling you from Port of Spain, St. Anne's.
Okay.
I just want to say I think I support Dr. Rowley totally in this move. I think Stuart Young has the requisite experience. I think he'll make an excellent PM. Yes, he is still young and he could learn, but I think he's been groomed well. And I think he understands energy and he understands law, and I think he's going to be a good choice. I agree with your caller, 2 calls back, that said the TNM just need to unite. They cannot lose the plot because of selfishness.
Okay.
And don't fall for the UNC narrative. And please unite behind Stuart and take us forward. I think it's a great move, and I'm gonna miss Dr. Rowley, but I admire what he has done.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you very much. Thanks for taking my call. And I listen to your show all the time, and I really enjoy your content.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Take care.
These first time callers, bless them, my boy. So you continue with the first time caller. It's 342-0081, 342-0081, 466-5391, 466-5391. I am really impressed, really impressed with what I'm hearing from first time callers. Hello, good afternoon.
Sabuga is our first time caller, calling from Tunapuna.
From Tunapuna?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate everything the government doing and the present government will follow suit as Dr. Oli training. And I wanted to tell my mother, Claudia King, blessed morning.
All right, Miss Claudia King, thank you for listening to the Street 909 FM. All right,
Yeah,
sir.
thanks, brother.
All right, so we continuing. First time callers, 342-0081, 342-0081, 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Mr. Perfect World.
Hi.
Yes, first of all, I'm calling from Quebec.
You calling from where?
Quebec.
Quebec, okay.
Quebec.
Yes, go ahead.
The first time caller, Mayaro.
Oh, Mayaro, yes, sir.
Yeah, I find what the Prime Minister did was a good thing because when Patrick Manning came into power, he was only 45 years old. So why fight it Church on he's 49? Give the man a chance to prove himself. All right, so I support the move to bring younger people into the party.
All right, I appreciate that. Where you calling me from? Miaro?
Mayaro.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Miaro. All right. So we continue with first time callers. First time callers. Wow, I shall write down where all of you all called from, you know. So can I thank you all. Hello, hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Google.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
I'm calling from Mokoya.
Mokoya?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me. What's your view about what's happening?
Man, great. That's a great move. I appreciate it, man. Mr. Young, up qualification. Like that, he's a Lord. I hear Mr. Champion qualification. He's highly qualified, man. You know, and he surprised a lot of people, especially UNC. Surprised that move he made. You know, so they wanted a woman to walk over, but he's not like that. He's firm, right? And he speaks well, and he's well educated. So he's young too. So you need people with that age to move on.
Right.
Carry forward. And you have a lot of experience in the energy sector. So I appreciate you, Prime Minister.
All right. Where you calling me from again?
Mokoya.
Mokoya. Thank you very much, Mr. Mokoya.
You're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Caller from Sandy Grande.
Sandy Grande. Thank you very much for calling.
Trust Dr. Rowley's judgment. Dr. Rowley has led us through trying times, and I trust his judgment, and I admire what he did. He is a leader of leaders. Only a good leader develop and make good leaders. And from the time Dr. Rowley came to be Prime Minister, he had Stuart Young close to him. So Stuart Young is more than qualified, even more than qualified as Mr. Manning was. You understand? So I don't know what is the hullabaloo about. Penny is very good, but this is not Penny time. Remember when Dr. Rowley and Manning had their thing for leadership? It wasn't Dr. Rowley time, and he stood back, and his time came. Everybody have their time. Okay, so I agree with Dr. Rowley 1,000% because I trust that man's judgment. That man is a strategist.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I realize that the radio is down. The radio is down. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? All right. Okay, the radio is back up. I'm hearing it now. So I know when it's going in and out. It's going in and out. So all my first-time callers, if you're listening to me on the radio, you can still call in. We're having some technical difficulties. I don't know why, but, you know, once you're hearing me, that means we're back up and running. First-time callers, at this time, we're taking only first-time callers. And I really want to give you all an applause, man. You all are on the ball. You all are sharing some beautiful contributions. I really appreciate it. And I feel I better make this a staple for first-time callers, boy. Hello, good afternoon. First time caller. Where you calling me from?
Hello?
Hi.
Calling from McCoy Gardens.
Yes, Miss McCoy Gardens. How are you?
I am very satisfied with the Prime Minister's choice. Mr. Short is a very good person to run this country. Pellicle Beckers, yes, all right, but she's not strong enough. She's too weak.
Oh, okay. All right.
But very, very good choice, Mr. Stuart Young.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Mr.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Google, pleasant good afternoon to you and Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, sir.
Calling you from Charlottesville, Tobago.
Hey, Tobago, boy. Get you that Tobago caller.
Well, right, I just want to explain something, right, concerning Mr. Young, right? I find he's a very good perspective right now, because we need somebody who very stern right now, especially for them opposition, because they don't care about nobody as far as I'm concerned. They only care about themselves, their family, and never to enrich themselves, to try to get into the treasury, right? So Mr. Young, he is the right person right then, right now, to steady that ship, right? All that infighting where we have in there now, PNM people, all that listen to me. If all I want to fight, all I go for the next 5 years, all I go spend it outside, fighting against one another too, right? So let us stand up and rally around Mr. Young, right? Mr. Rowley is on his way out, so we have to stand up and fight with Mr. Young if all I want to be in the government for the next 5 years. Otherwise, all will eat the bread what the devil need. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. All right. First time caller, I need to call me back. When will I get you, don't come off the line. Stay on the line. All right. 342-0081. So we had one Tobago caller. One Tobago. Because if you're hearing me in Tobago, or you're on the live from Tobago, or wherever you are hearing me from, if you're outside of Trinidad and Tobago and all, and you want to send voice notes or you want to call in, I think there's a good time for you to do so. So, first time callers take over this program here now. They take over this segment. I like that. 342-0081 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hold on, caller. Hold on. 339, hold on. 228, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Pastor Google.
Hello?
Pastor Google?
Yeah, you have to listen to me on the phone, not on the radio.
All right. I'm from Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz, right. Thank you for calling.
I had 2 deaths in my family. And I went down to legal affairs. And same time I came in, I saw Mr. Young coming in. I said, Mr. Young, how you going? And that man stand up and talk to him. Watch now, man. That man is a real roots man. I can assure you that he'll make one of the best prime minister ever. And see Dr. Rowley, who don't have the greatest prime minister ever. Because I work in a place and all these measures that Dr. Rowley is taking right now. I went through that since in the bomb days in Pastor Book.
Right.
I won't call the company name.
Yeah.
But you can trust me on that. Dr. Rowley is our boss. And I say, the choice he made is very good. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 342-0081 466-5391. The lines are clear. The lines are open. So if you want to get through, this is a good time for you to call. 342-0081 466-5391. If you're a first-time caller to the Street 919 FM, only first-time callers we're taking at this time. We're not taking regulars. First-time caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, where are you calling me from?
Arima.
Tell me, what are your thoughts?
I will go with Dr. Rowley choice.
Okay.
Because he has been with Stuart Young, carrying him all over the world and introducing him to everybody. Everybody knows him.
Right.
Right? So this is the time, and we want some new, fresh blood.
Okay.
Yes. So I think we should go with Dr. Rowley's choice.
All right.
And let them people get together, watch Tobago.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes. So
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
I'm calling. I'm first-time caller.
Yeah, where you calling me from?
Scarborough, Tobago.
Tobago in the house again. Tell me, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Rowley is a strategist.
Right.
And this is one of the best pick he made because this person, Mr. Young, is a person who interact with international investors. Who will you put more than a person who is internationally known? You can't put pipsqueak. You have to put people who is poised to do international work because we are connected to the world. Those shell deals and whatever.
Okay.
He's the man to take control of this party.
All right.
And I give Mr. Rowley kudos.
All right. Thank you very much. Tobago, second Tobago caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Caller. Hello.
First time caller from San Juan.
San Juan. Talk to me, San Juan.
I am in harmony with Dr. Rowley's choice. And the last time I checked my calculator, 49 is quite less than 61. If you're talking about young blood, Stuart Young is the man. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google.
Hi, where are you calling me from?
Hi, I'm calling from Diego Martin.
Diego Martin.
Caller.
First time caller. Thank you for calling.
Like, huh?
Thank you for calling. Tell me what's your view?
That is the right time, it's the right choice, and it's the right time. Love Dr. Rowley.
Thank you very much. Wow. First time caller stick over the program, you know. I love this. I like the wow. I'm feeling real nice, boy. 342-0081-466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Pastor.
Where are you calling me from?
Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell me, what's your view?
And the Prime Minister made the best choice ever having this Trinidad and Tobago. And I will tell you something beside that. You ever watch the show? See what? Listen? That's the man.
Thank you very much, caller.
That's you, Pastor.
All right. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon, caller. Hello? All right, you're not there. All right, let's go. We're going again. Hello, good afternoon. First time caller.
Yeah, first time caller.
Where are you calling me from?
St. James.
St. James in the house. Talk to me, St. James, your neighbor.
Well, I would say that the Tobago person that calls just now, I will endorse him. Because, listen to me, Stuart Young, he will do good. Because when you are a leader and you have someone training with you, who is the right person to lead it? The Bible also told you, if all the members of PNM get together in unity, everything will be all right. Keep the faith as small as a mustard seed, and we will do it. Okay? Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And for those of you who might just be saying, we call and talk about the Bible, so the Bible didn't say PNM, but it says unity. All right? A house divided against itself cannot stand. All right? So when the caller said the Bible, you know, I'll put it in proper context for you. So let's take some more calls from first-time callers. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Williamsville.
Where?
First time caller, Williamsville.
Williamsville. Tell me, what is your thoughts about what's going on?
Well, I feel the person who's supposed to come out and say something is Tennessee Beckers. I find she came now to say something and will have all this fuss about Tokyo. Right? And I feel that the Prime Minister made a good move with Tokyo. And I love your show. I always listen, but I never called.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your call. Williamsville. Wow. We have people from Tigo Martin, Maloney, Arima, Tobago. A place somewhere in Tabakit. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, when I look at all the regiments...
Just now, your first time caller?
No.
Oh, no, this is...
Sorry, only first time. All right, sorry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I want to know. I find that voice sounds so regular. You know? I want to know what's going on there. All right, so we continue to take first-time callers only. All right? First-time callers only on the Street 99 FM for now. All right? First-time callers only. So first-time callers, I know you want me to call all the numbers for you to call in so that you can get on, because I'm seeing you all calling in fast and furious. And I don't want to stop your flow. You have a caller ready. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
First-time caller from Santa Cruz.
From Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to congratulate Dr. Ravi on an excellent choice.
Mm-hmm.
And may he continue to lead this nation until it's time for him to lead.
Okay.
And we have to remember that God appoints kings and princes and everybody in charge. So right now we are just following rules, we're just moving with what Dr. Rowley is doing, because he was guided to put that gentleman to take control. Penny is okay, but not for this time. We need a strong leader to continue the work that has been started under Dr. Rowley. So I would like everybody in the PNM and those who come, even Jenny come lately, who trying to do things, to come under the understanding that it's not us, it's about God who controls and he put in charge. Amen? Have a blessed one, Pastor.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we had the first time caller. Continue to take your calls. 342-0081 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. How are you?
First time caller?
No.
No, we only taking first time callers. All right. Ooh, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
You are first time caller?
Yes, I am first time on your program.
Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you right now from Canopia.
Canopia. Tell me, what's your view?
Well, I believe that was the best choice.
Mm-hmm.
That was my I believe he made the best choice, and he was always with seeking to get back our patrimony from that was being sold out. So I believe it is the best choice.
It's the best choice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Canopia. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from I'm calling from Chicago.
Whiteland?
Yeah.
That's in Tabakit?
No, Chicago.
Oh, you calling from Chicago? Okay, so sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm listening to your program. It's very interesting what happened there, right? But, I mean, it's like, I kind of have a disturbing issue with people trying to trivialize this whole matter and putting, religion in the matter. I mean, look, in everything there's a process. Don't try to trivialize it. There's a process. I mean, if it is that Dr. Rowley wanted to step down within the party organization, there's a process which he could have utilized in order to make it done. What makes this disingenuous is that he actually, ignored the party traditions and find an unconventional constitutional backdoor in order to have his will installed. I mean, we need to remember that Dr. Rowley wasn't Patrick Manning's chosen successor. Patrick Manning's chosen successor was that of Amy Brown. But because Patrick Manning understand and respect the traditions of the party, he allowed the will of the party, the voices of the people, to dictate who is his chosen successor. I mean, honestly speaking, I don't believe that in terms of succession of leadership, that is the job of the Honorable Prime Minister or the political leader of the country, of the party. I believe that there are organizations within the PNM, because, I mean, the PNM is structured whereby the leadership is accountable to the people. And we need to understand that this is what the founding fathers always wanted, that the leadership continue to be accountable to the people. This top-down approach that he is trying to introduce, this is not in coherence with the traditions of the party. I mean, you need to quell the emotions and understand exactly what is taking place. This is bigger. I mean, one thing that Patrick Manning has always said, that there's no one in the PNN that is bigger than the party. The party supersedes everything else. So my thing with this matter is that Dr. Rowley should need to respect the traditions of the party, allow the party organized systems to select a leader. Don't try to find a constitutional loophole in order to supersede a leader, because if he's getting it in Tobago and it did not work, he can't do it in Trinidad. But my thing is that he had a golden opportunity to actually.
All right, so
thanks a lot.
No, just now, don't leave. Don't leave, because you keep talking about the constitution of the PNM, and Dr. Rowley was the one who would have brought to the PNM the one man, one vote.
Correct, he did.
Right. So Dr. Eric Williams and they would have established the
delegate system.
And Dr. Rowley got rid of the delegate system because he felt, the reality of it is that he felt as though the delegate system was robbing people who really had an invested interest in becoming leader one day. They would have not been able to get through with the delegate system. He felt as though the delegate system could be manipulated.
And it could be.
Right. So the one man, one vote system. Dr. Rowley, again, would have sat down, looked at the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago. And if you are stepping down as the Prime Minister, you need to have parliamentary caucus to choose somebody to be a successor to you.
But also in the same Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago, they make provisions whereby if you want to step down now, all you need to do is resign and let the President of the Republic do her job, because that is what she's there for, to elect a Prime Minister in the event that
she could only select she would have been able to select a Prime Minister based on recommendation from the party.
Listen, if it is that Dr. Rowley is serious about resigning and he wants to resign now, all he needs to do is send a letter to the President, and the President is going to form a caucus again, and she's going to do that. She can do that. All Dr. Rowley needs to do within the Constitution is just say, I had enough, I resign. Because Trudeau in Canada, he resigned. And guess who's electing his successor? Not the party. The party is actually selecting his successor now. Trudeau is not in the process of looking for a successor.
Their constitution may be different.
No. The same Westminster system, because Trudeau is a British colony.
But
Canada is a British colony.
Yeah, but
they still follow the Westminster system.
Yeah, but it is different. It is different. It is still different. It is still different. But at the end of the day, again, I want to thank you for sharing your view. Because this is what I wanted. I want people to call in, and all the other callers in their right, although you may think that you know X, Y, and Z, but it is their right to believe and to follow, to share how they feel. You know what I mean? So
I understand that, but my thing is that it's not his business to select a successor. Thank you.
Okay, I hear you. Where you might be, where we differ is where you say that it's not his business to choose a successor. I think that to me that is I too correct with that. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Google.
Good afternoon, sir. Wait, just now. You're a first time caller?
No, this is Mr. Claxon.
Nah, Mr. Claxon, maybe again, first time callers, the blind.
Okay, because he was up here for a while in this area now.
I know, but I'm listening to you on the radio. We have a radio outside playing, so I know when I'm in and out. We are in and out.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Google. First time caller from La Hoqueta.
La Hoqueta, talk to me.
Now, the gentleman was speaking just now and talking about all the Prime Minister has to do is resign and the President will take. The President, under Section 76(1), comes in where there is no clear and apparent leader coming from the party. If, in this case, they had a parliamentary caucus, the caucus decided 11-9 that Stuart Young will be the person. It is said that the loser said that she and others would support the person who won. I find it is quite time that Mrs. Beckers come out in the public and says that she supports the winner of the caucus. She supports that and try to dissuade people from causing all this confusion. Because I don't know if it is that they are fed up of being in government and they want to be in opposition. It is quite time that she comes out and clears the air and says that she is in support of the person who won according to the caucus.
But hear this, caller. While I hear you and I hear you, I think that's also the role for the PRO and the whoever else in the party to do too. But the other thing too, I want to ask you this: when Dr. Eric Williams passed away, right? Because Dr. Williams is dead. Who chose George Chambers?
President Clark. President Clark.
Who he didn't get advice from anybody?
No, he did because he didn't have the advice. Because you had the persons who were tainted, who appeared to be tainted, and they did not have somebody, a clear leader. It was his opinion, the person who would have commanded the support
of the majority. Right. So who
chose?
And how they know that Mr. George Chambers commanded the support of the majority?
Well, it is in his view. It is in his view. That is how he sees it. That's what the Constitution says. It is in the President's view who he or she believes. That is that person's opinion. Who believes that that person will be the person who would be able to command the support.
All right. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, did that Chicago caller voted for Kamala that was chosen by Mr. Biden? That's all, Pastor Google. Good afternoon.
I don't know. Oh, Lord, I don't know. The first time callers getting hot. The first time callers getting hot. What is this? I hope there's a first time caller here, you know. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
First time caller from Guayco Tamana.
Guayco, boy. How are you?
Tamana.
Guayco Tamana. How are you, sir?
Yeah. I am good. I'm good after God.
Tell me, what's your thoughts?
I am quite satisfied with Dr. Rowley, a hard worker.
Right.
He stabilized our country.
Mm-hmm.
From money in that treasury.
Mm-hmm.
For how many days? 3 days? Went through a pandemic.
So when he came in, he was forced into a recession.
Yes. And 3 days, money for just 3 days to run the country. A pandemic. And then you stabilize this country that the IMF did not see Trinidad and Tobago in a whatever. Kudos to Trinidad and Tobago. Kudos to Dr. Rowley, hard worker. And he's an exemplar, according to some of I listen to your program all the time. He is, I don't know, words cannot express Dr. Rowley. And that gentleman that hit the end, Mr. Stuart Young, All that man wearing several hats. Negotiate, get back money, and go in. What people want in this country? They want IMF to come here, and then they will. I hope they will be satisfied when IMF come here. You don't make the water till the well run dry. Hats off to Dr. Rowley and Mr. Stuart Young.
Thank you very much, caller.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Where are you calling me from?
I Mova.
Mova. Okay, first time caller?
No, I haven't called in a little while.
Where's that little while?
I'm not a regular caller, so the last time I called probably about a month and a half ago.
That's just the other day. That's just the other day. You're robbing first time callers. You're robbing people who genuinely first time.
Nah. Not more first. Not more first.
So I have a first time caller. Let me get up with that.
Okay, no problem.
All right, man. Sorry about that. I want to hear first time. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Hi. Where you calling me from?
Twin City. I'm a first time caller.
From where?
Twin City.
Twin City. Talk to me, Miss Twin City.
Pastor Google, some people behave so naive. If the president going to choose somebody, they must get a heads up from the government. The president not, there to see how.
You know that man make. You know that man.
All of that.
You know how the gentleman made me feel just when he said, when I asked him, who would have made the recommendation for Mr. George Chambers, right?
The president.
But how the president would have made that just so he can't make this it's like you telling me Dr. Rowley stepped aside, just had in his resignation, and the president look through, and she say, all right, Agent Leons.
Give Mr. Chambers, yes. I find these people just carry on and there's one to call and do your research. Each time they got advice from the government, the president always gets advice from the government all the time. I don't know why people making all this hullabaloo. Anyway, great is the PNM. I support Dr. Rowley.
Okay.
And I support, you see all what that man just said?
Yes.
Dr. Rowley, plenty people who talking can't even
step in his shoes.
Can't come to close to his shoelace. Much more his shoes. So great job. Well done, Dr. Rowley.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day, Pastor Google.
Same to you. Bye-bye. And that is what I was asking the gentleman. Because, the president can't just make a statement, can't just choose somebody without getting advice. How the president will know who commands the majority? She has to know. The person who commands the majority has to come from somewhere. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google?
Mommy?
Yeah?
No, this for first time callers.
Oh, I'm a bit sorry, my darling.
Okay
sorry,
then,
sorry.
darling.
Okay.
Apology accepted. Only first time callers. I wasn't listening or what? Only first time callers I'm accepting at this time. I don't want anybody from who you call a month ago, 3 months ago. First time callers take up the whole of the last hour, which I find is really good. And I think I might do this a little more often, so that people will know that we have a wide listenership. Hello, good afternoon.
PNM must go. The whole PNM must go.
At least we get a chance to say it. At least you get an opportunity to say it. You can't say I get the opportunity to say it. You feel good now? You feel like if you was holding that in your crow to say it. You get a chance to say it. So you should be happy now. Alright? Real. No. But I know that you're hearing me loud and clear on the radio. And at least you're listening to a good program. And you're hearing things that make sense. What was I going to say? Alright. the clock counting down for me to go. Instead of PNM must go, I will go in my place. Right? I will go in my place. Okay, so here's where I have to say thank you to all my first-time callers. Thank you, first-time callers. And I'm going to do this again. So if you didn't get through this time, and you are a listener and you're saying, oh gosh, I should have called in, I'll give you the opportunity tomorrow, please go to do so. So if you are if you're listening for the first time or you want to be a first-time caller, I want to give you that opportunity tomorrow, please God. Again, I'm opening up the phone lines for first-time callers to call in and tell me what are your thoughts about whatever we're discussing. You never know what could happen by the time I leave this building and walk down Marvel Road. There might be a whole different topic tomorrow, please God. So I want to give you all the opportunity to call in, first-time callers, and share with me your views. And I like how it went. We had people who were on the fence. We had people who neither PNM nor UNC. We had people who PNM. We had people who just like to talk and say, well, I disagree. There are people who call in and say PNM must go. It was good. I find it was good. I think they deserve our applause. So again, thank you all very much for being a part of the program today. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Please God spare my life. I get up and see another day. I pray that I'll be reach here safe and I'll be able to talk with you guys and hear from you guys and interact with you guys in a positive way. Thanks again for all the calls, all the persons who called in. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to call in and chat with me. Alright, so tomorrow, join me right here. I should be here from 5 once I get transport. Yeah, once I get transport. Because you know I'm sitting in for Mr. Bruce Wayne. So, talk to you guys tomorrow, please God. Have a blessed one. Trinidad is a nice place. Real nice.
Times are getting harder for sure. But we still have...
Views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.